it is. He says something along the lines of, "This white flag is sponsored by the Lifted Lounge stream." I'm like, dude, you are like a straight goon.
I love it.
But whatever. Hey, I'll let him put it out there. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Free advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Have you ever? I don't know if you ever watched them, the Trailer Park Boys.
Yes, sir. Yeah, of course I do. Fucking, you kind of fucking idiots and ladies trying to tell me what to fucking do. You can't tell me what to fucking do, boys.
Well,
That was my Bubbles impression.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know how Steve-O does his little podcast, Steve-O's Wild Ride?
Yeah.
In the back of his van, he just had the Trailer Park Boys on 2 days ago.
No way.
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
Whoops. Doing a little self-promo here. Yeah.
I just sent it with him.
On Discord?
Yeah.
I can throw that on while we wait. Dude, Trailer Park Boys are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, and welcome to a far out.
Not him standing outside in his
We
fucking
got the Trailer Park
boxers.
Boys, man.
Literally.
And I'll tell you what.
Doing an intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of the universe, I bring to you Canada's very own magicians. The most beloved, despicable pieces of crap you can possibly watch on Netflix. It's the Trailer Park Boys.
Right on.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think of that one, but thanks, man, for letting us. And fuck you, too.
Must have been during a live
My
show.
man Patrick Swayze.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I look nothing like that fucking guy. Now, I wish I had his bank account, but I don't. And I don't
Well,
look
he doesn't even have a bank account anymore.
No,
at
I
this
know,
point.
but he's got a trust fund somewhere.
And it's called an estate.
An estate. People are they're enjoying themselves because of him.
You can't add him as a friend anymore on
Oh,
Facebook.
I know.
Man.
Ricky, what are you doing?
Man,
I just gotta get another something.
okay, so I love that you guys are
Cheers.
in character. Of course, we just recorded a wildly entertaining episode of your guys' podcast,
Yes.
and it's always
Which you can go to this link right here, and that's it.
you can only do that at the end of a thing.
I have a
No, I just
feeling,
did it. Tell the guys who's cutting this
Fucked
together,
it up,
that's
Julian.
it.
and I have a feeling we share a lot of similar fans.
I think so too.
I
So
would
it's
say
always a real treat to be able to have like two shows drive traffic to each other. At the end of
right.
this
That's-
one, we'll
that's
absolutely
You know, the
send
older I
people
get,
yours.
Cool.
Beautiful.
the
Yeah,
more
and,
I actually do
You
appreciate
guys
Steve-O.
like fully in
Um,
character
right.
for
When I was
the whole
younger,
episode of yours. But
I was
what
kind
I
of
would like to-
like, oh my god, these guys are idiots. Like, why would anyone want to watch this and this and that? And don't get me wrong, still kind of true, but they're playing characters. And don't get me wrong, as people, they're still kind of crazy. Especially Steve-O himself. He's a crazy man, but don't get me wrong, he's just a normal dude, and they were literally
Yeah.
just making a film at the end of the day. So
Just trying to make that living.
exactly.
do on mine is maybe peel it back a little bit. You know, like figure out like, I'm interested here. Like for example, like how, like uncomfortable like are these glasses for you? Like, dude, can you fucking see?
I can see fucking perfectly fine, bud.
Can I look through those?
No. I can see perfectly fine. I don't even
Can I
really
look
need
through
them.
those?
My eyes are great.
You can hardly see anything.
Next subject.
My eyes are great.
Bubs.
I can see everything on this table. Chips and
Yeah.
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 So no drugs, no liquor anymore. That's quite a thing for you.
Yeah, man, it's been 17 years.
17 fucking years.
You missed
Yeah.
it at all.
Wow. He's been clean for
man,
17
you know what?
years.
It's
I
amazing.
don't like the smell
Yeah,
of
dude,
marijuana
props.
because I love it so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had this thing with like Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Like he's got a podcast and his deal is that he smokes weed the whole time. And I was like, hey, like I'll go on there, but could you not smoke weed? And they're like, no, sorry, that's a deal breaker.
Wow.
And like this was like a thing that like became like kind of a story because I said like I thought that was kind of whack. But yeah, it's like my reasoning for that is like I love the way it smells, and like by,
Bill
by
Maher
smelling
has
it,
a show
like,
where he smokes
what's
weed the whole
happening is
time.
I'm breathing it in. It's like
Really?
secondhand smoke. It's like
yeah.
entering my body.
I don't even
And,
watch
like, I
Bill
can't
Maher,
have
but that
it
sounds
because-
insanely hard to believe.
But,
Rick,
like-
you should have washed your shirt.
I mean,
We had
obviously
no
it
mess,
exists,
boys.
but like,
He
what?
probably reeks like weed.
I've never really liked Bill Maher. But like, he does not come off as a stoner. He just,
Yeah, no, not at all.
and Charlie Kirk, interesting. Is he just trying to get? He's definitely just trying to cash in on podcasts
Oh,
where he
100%.
smokes weed the whole time.
Club random.
I don't see him smoking. Interesting.
I mean, I'm seeing, like, just scrolling through the YouTube thing, I'm seeing just big names. Like, some of them I'm going, really? They were just sitting there with him smoking the whole time? Like, some of the names I could see it, but some of them I'm like, yeah, really?
Huh. I don't even know, dude. I couldn't find it.
No.
Maybe he meant to say someone
That's
else.
crazy.
It's
Not many.
Yeah.
I've never heard of somebody
Yeah.
say they love
Totally
the smell of
possible.
weed. I don't think I've.
Ah,
Did you love
man.
the smell?
I've never said that.
Have you?
I should have.
Okay.
I do like it.
Okay, you have now.
You
You
should've.
enjoy it. You do
Yeah.
it.
All right. I don't like the smell of weed. I don't know
So-
what it is.
17 years, man. Holy shit, that's a long fucking time.
Yeah.
So
Now,
how long
like-
did it take to adjust? Like you go to a party and you're like, this isn't fucking fun. You must have went through that, did you?
You know what? Like the idea is to like not go to a party
Not go to a party.
unless you've got a legitimate reason for being there.
Okay.
That's a
You
good.
know-
That's a good rule.
Yeah, that's the rule of thumb.
Well, it has to be, otherwise you're gonna be there going, at a party, I might as well get the gap going.
Yeah, there's a saying.
I can't imagine.
There's a saying in the sober community. If you hang out at a barber shop long enough, you're gonna end up getting a haircut.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's a good saying, man. That's easy to fucking relate to.
Yeah. So, how, like, when did you guys start the Trailer Park Boys? Like, this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
year
well,
2000?
next year will be 25
Wow.
years.
25 fucking years, man.
So, dude,
Holy-
Trailer Park Boys
wow.
and Jackass have the same
kind
lifespan.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's
Yeah.
But you guys are, like,
It's
considerably
fucked.
more active than Jackass.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know. Fuck.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
mean, I think the only difference is if you guys were doing it all the time, you'd probably be dead, wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how many more things can you do where you know,
Right.
risking your life and doing
Right.
crazy things?
Right.
I don't know how nobody died.
Ah.
Must have been some bad fucking injuries.
It got pretty gnarly. So, now, like, have you guys, like, actually gotten arrested in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spent some nights in the drunk tank in
Yeah.
Halifax. Halifax is a great place to drink when
Yeah.
you're young. Yeah. It's like a
Nice.
university town.
How old are you guys?
I'm pretty old.
I mean, dude, you look fantastic.
Oh, thanks, man. You look great too.
I dare say you look even better than Patrick Swayze.
I
That's a
use oil
first.
of Olay, so nobody
Yes.
can guess my age.
Yeah.
Oil of Olay. Do you remember that commercial? Keep them guessing.
Honestly, all of them have
With
clearly
all
aged, but like they
Olay.
look great for their age.
Oh,
That was
100%.
nice, man.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that commercial. You
Like-
just put a dab on.
All right, now the ketchup flavored Trailer Park Boys potato
Yes.
chips,
They rock.
absolutely delicious. I always say that if they had ketchup flavored potato chips in America, I would
Yeah.
be considerably more overweight.
Fuck yeah. You know what? We've heard a lot of Americans wish they had these fucking chips. And
Yeah.
why don't you have them down in the U.S.?
You know what? Because
Ketchup chips
Americans
are
stupid.
fire, dude.
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I think you do have all dressed now, finally, don't you?
There's a lot of
No,
underrated
all
chips,
dress makes
ketchup
no
chips,
sense
for sure.
to me. Like,
Mhm.
being that I love
I haven't had the
America.
all dress
Have you
yet,
ever
but they're
tried all
supposed to be
I
dress?
have,
so
I have,
fucking
and I've
good.
tried spicy all
And they
dress.
don't have
Spicy.
roast
Those the ones that are
chicken
supposed to
either,
be
do
like
you?
a
Down there.
burger?
Chicken chips.
I wouldn't be surprised. To
I
see
don't know.
roast
There's
chicken.
supposedly
Like,
that
okay, so
it's
you've
like a
got
whole
potato
lot of
chips.
different
Yeah.
flavors combined.
We might have had those. Is it the Lay's?
I know Ruffles makes them. Lay's might have a version of them, but Ruffles is the biggest one.
Sweet, tangy, bold. Salty, savory, sweet. Okay. Alright. I'll have to check those out. Obviously, we can probably get them in. Well, actually, it's Canadian.
Yeah, I saw him down here one time at a Walmart, and I've been looking for him since, and I cannot find him.
Those dumb Canadian chips, eh?
You got the Trailer Park Boys beers.
Well, what's up, everybody? We're just gonna roll intro. It is episode 17, I think. Hello,
I think you're
the
right.
Lifted Lounge. We have the Beard Games, my boy Corey,
Yes, sir.
and then we got myself, Alex, Ajax Games. So, yeah, man.
I know Elmo's gonna be hopping in a minute. He said that his boy was almost asleep, so
For sure. Yeah, that's
you guys
awesome.
will probably see Token hop in a minute. We'll probably be live on TikTok in view.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll be live on TikTok.
We are live on YouTube. And for your convenience, we'll be on YouTube as a after show, as always.
Streaming. He goes, on my way. In the chat. That's funny. All right. So I've only been to Canada one time. And we stayed there for a couple nights. Where were we?
Where
I
at?
want to say it was. I can check. But as far as food goes, the food was decent. We tried to go to Timmy Hortons, but I've heard that they were bought out by a Brazilian company anyways, and that
Oh,
it's not
really?
exactly the same as it used to be.
I did not hear that. That's crazy.
Was it Vancouver? It was like close enough where we could have driven home, but yeah, we had missed our flight. But we didn't get man, I'm trying to think of snacks. There's hello, what's going on, man?
There he is.
God damn, dude.
Listen,
Thank you.
yes, sir.
How do I
Outside.
view my history? My timeline. I'm trying to think.
Goddamn.
No, today. Let's do world.
Nothing. I'm just got a sneeze attack.
Yeah, I don't know if we had any crazy chips, but we're going on a trip in a couple weeks. Bless you. Um, we're actually going to Mexico for a day as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some crazy snacks if I can, and then we can try it on the show.
We don't have.
Bless
We
you, sir.
took them off the shelves.
I'm sorry.
They're coming back.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you're
But we
good,
have
brother.
We have
three,
liquor drinks.
ready to drinks.
So I have the luxury of going on a cruise. Not next week, but actually, yeah, no, sorry, next week. So exactly a week from today, I will be landing in Florida, and then we're spending 24 hours in Florida. Then the next day, we're getting on the boat, and then we're taking a cruise, and then it stops in Mexico. So, yeah, if you guys want anything, let me know. You guys get first dibs.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna be able to bring back anything too crazy, but like I got room in my suitcase and my bag, so for real.
I'm down. I'll give you like 20, $30 for some snacks.
Bet. Yeah, man. We were just watching
You got
the
cash?
Ready to
Vodka base?
trailer.
drink.
Oh, of
Vodka
course, of
base.
course.
Yeah, or actually yours isn't vodka.
It's a rum
Yeah,
base.
Cash App, Zelle.
So,
Got those?
Venmo.
Yeah, those are.
Honestly, I think I might have them
Gotcha.
all.
You know, it's not great to have a free supply of liquor on hand all the time, especially. For
It's one of those
somebody
things
You know,
where
yeah.
everyone
Yeah,
just
it's
ended up
good. It's
asking me if
awesome.
I had each one, and I ended up getting them all over
thing with,
time.
like celebrity liquor brands.
I
And
feel
that's what
that.
it is. You
Yeah.
know, like
You saw what?
it feels to me
Like all the
the same
payment
thing
apps.
as, like casinos in Las Vegas. No matter how
Oh,
many
right,
they
right.
build,
Yeah, we were just
I'm a
watching
forest
this,
creek.
and they had Corey and I were chatting about the chips. He said
Okay.
the all-dressed ones from Canada are fire. I don't know, apparently
The all
Trailer
what
Park
ones?
Boys, all
All
dressed.
dress.
Yeah, here I can pull them up. These ones here. I guess they're sweet, savory, salty. Eh. They ain't gonna have nothing like this in Mexico, though, probably. We live on TikTok?
It is updating right now.
Bet.
What's up,
So
YouTube?
we kind of already rolled intro, but what up, YouTube? This
Yeah, I
is
saw that.
Token. You already know him. You already know. Yeah, man.
Sorry. We back.
Basically pre-show.
Episode
Just chilling.
17.
Episode 17, man. So if anyone's
was your
looking
week?
for, oh, pretty good. Yeah, man, just work, the usual. So I can't complain. How about yourself?
I feel that.
Yeah,
It was a long week at work.
yeah. You guys getting busier now that sports, well, basketball's in the playoffs, so I mean,
The draft.
oh,
Yes,
and the
sir.
I'm
draft.
sure
It's more so
that
the
draft
draft.
is killing you guys.
I couldn't imagine how the Green Bay ones are, but like, yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure those Green Bay stores are probably non-stop, dude.
Right. I saw that they clocked at 600,000 people today.
That's a lot of people.
That's over 500,000 people.
That's a
Yeah, it's
lot of
over
people.
500,000 people.
Let's look through the chapters
All right,
here.
we're live on TikTok.
Yo, what's up, TikTok? We know you love us. We know you love us. Come on, we're here
Yeah.
every week. How can you not?
Every week.
What could you be mad about? We give you an episode,
Nothing.
hour and a half, sometimes 2, with the
Tops.
pre-show. Come on. Why are you not watching us?
Right?
You have better things to do? I don't think so. Come on.
I don't think so either. Y'all just sitting at home.
Y'all just sitting at home, not watching us for what?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
We're still working on that merch. We just get busy, you know.
Yes, sir.
Here, what do we got here? We can look through this
Feel that.
podcast. Free drugs from Netflix. Okay. That we have to hear this segment. Whoops. Sorry. I don't know how to use
Other
YouTube.
Trailer Park
Back to
Boys smarter than they seem.
A lot,
Is this Johnny? Oh, Steve-O.
So they're certainly still playing a bit in this podcast, which I love.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
crazy.
a lot.
Oh,
It became
100%.
global, which is super weird.
I got free rum and cokes every
I
place I,
get
went.
free
Breakfast
weed
time didn't matter.
every country in the world, pretty
It
much.
was crazy.
And-
I got
and-
sick of rum because of it. There was that much rum.
Yeah,
Wow.
our
Oh,
fans,
once
our
we-
fans are
once-
fucking awesome.
Once they
They're
put us
great.
on the Netflix, Ricky probably got. How many pounds of drugs do you think we're giving to you,
Oh,
Ricky?
we'd get on
God.
stage and he'd go, "Smokes, let's go." We'd get pelted with like
Smokes,
bags of
let's
weed,
go.
chunks of hash, like everything. Like the stage would be filled. We'd have guys come out and sweep it all up, and then everybody in the
Well,
tour
a lot
would,
of times we
would be
couldn't
set
take
up
it
for the
with
rest
us
of
because we were either crossing borders or.
Yeah.
So
One
a lot
time a
of times
guy-
we with the theater, running the theater, and they were ecstatic.
One time a guy threw a VHS tape case. You know those tape
Yeah,
cases.
yeah.
He threw it and it made a much louder sound than we thought it should, and we opened it, and it was like a kilo of hash. A kilogram.
Homemade hash.
Homemade
It's
hash. He threw
awesome.
it at Ricky.
Yeah,
it was
wow.
like light green.
Oh, wow. That's like the Kush.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
28 gram bottle of honey oil.
Oh, man.
We've had some nice.
28
Is it
grams of
time
honey
for you
oil.
guys to dip your toes into the business of the THC?
Yes.
What
I
was
still can't get
hash?
over Steve-O's voice.
Unfortunately,
Honestly.
Canada, it's regulated. so
I
there's no,
know,
like,
dude, it's
celebrity shit.
Oh,
It's
really?
fucked.
I don't
No,
even
it's
know
gotta
how
be
to
like
feel
no
every time I
branding
hear
allowed.
him. Like I can hear old
it's
Steve-O,
fucked.
but it's
Which
like,
makes no fucking
now
sense.
it's so high pitched.
But you could get into the business of THC in the States.
Yeah.
He
We
looks
are
like an
in
old
the-
lesbian.
in the
Sounds like he been
DEI
smoking.
world, is it?
I
Is that
was
right?
saying he sound like he
DEI?
been
No, did you
smoking
ever
for
hear
like
that shit?
45 years.
Nah.
There's molecule-
That
one
too,
molecule
that
of,
too,
like,
yeah.
THC, so they can sell it.
Makes it legal in a whole bunch of states.
It's
And-
actually a pretty good buzz on.
They sell
Love
selling
Steve-O,
gas
man. He's
stations
the
and
goat.
stuff.
Yeah.
Man, gas stations sell some
They sell a
creepy
lot of
stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been into a gas station in
Okay.
this-
That's funny. People just
Play with the
throwing
goat, let's go.
hash. Yeah, man. So, all right, guys, check out this Steve-O's episode with the Trailer Park Boys. Just came out 2 days ago. So,
Oh yeah. Shout
Yeah,
out Steve-O.
for real. Dude, Jackass was absolutely nutty. I'm gonna keep this open. Maybe we'll come back to it later. Who knows? There was actually a setup wars.
Swear.
Whoops. There's actually a setup wars that we can
I ain't gonna
watch.
lie, I've been watching them all.
Yeah, we're already halfway.
You have?
Yes.
It's so good to throw on the TV. All right.
facts. I was actually watching them last night.
Nice, nice. So you probably seen the latest one then.
Right. The latest, like, yeah.
I mean, it's not that new, 5 days, so. All right. Let's go ahead and start hammering the topics away.
About OBS updates, but this one's actually pretty important. Typically in your recording settings, you'll have the option to record your stream as either an MP4 or an FLV file. Most of us like MP4s because they don't take up a ton of room on our hard drives and it'll work with literally any video editing software. But it has one major downside that affects all of us at least once, but probably more often. If your OBS crashes or your computer crashes while you're recording, an MP4 file becomes corrupt and you won't be able to save your footage, which can really suck. Instead, Instead, you can choose an FLV file, which fixes that issue. But then you have a problem that almost no video player and no
FLV.
video editing software can actually use a .flv file. Well, finally, this OBS update changes all of that. We now have an option called Hybrid MP4, which is still in beta, but this combines the benefits of MP4 along with the benefits of FLV, that if your OBS crashes, your footage will still remain intact. Would definitely recommend turning this setting on right now because losing footage can suck.
So yeah, this one's really quick. Basically, a new file type. OBS is the GOAT, and yeah, you can try that in
I feel like
settings.
they've always been the GOAT.
Right? Oh, for sure. We love open source
I mean,
stuff,
like,
open
I've used
broadcasting.
Streamlabs. Right.
Um,
I've used Streamlabs. Streamlabs is alright,
yeah.
but
Yeah, and the fact that they're pushing the boundaries and they're finding, like, when a company creates a way around a problem that no company has before, that stuff is just so cool to me. So, yeah, big ups to OBS.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll stay on gaming for now. Okay. So, you guys play BO6 still? Any Black Ops 6 gaming?
I do not.
No.
No.
Well,
Why would BO6 got
uh,
hacker exposes console hacking secrets? I heard that BO6 is also another game that they've been cracking down on hackers and you can get permabanned real fast.
So with that in mind, we'll watch this video and we'll just keep that in mind.
Works is
It's just indicated off where the pink dot is.
so can you do this on PlayStation 2 or is it only on Xbox?
Oh yeah, you can do it on PlayStation and Xbox.
So do you have it like fully cranked right now?
Honestly, it's one of those things where you have to mess with your settings. Like, these settings are very complicated. This is my search area. I'm doing it from an Elgato from my PC, but it's running through my Xbox. I was tired last season of just all the Zimmers and the Zens and.
So how much did you have to
when
spend
HDR
for this?
minus the PC, 600. It's worth the
Golly.
investment because I got that back in boosting 2 accounts cost.
And you
for this.
can't get banned because you're playing on console. They can't detect it because it's running the cheats through a different software.
Exactly.
So you on controller or keyboard and mouse doing this?
I'm on controller.
So
I used to play legit
he
roll
can't
it. It
even get
doesn't
banned using
drastically
this
improve your
method,
game. There's
right?
still an aspect to the game you need.
What?
Interesting.
He's literally running it through his
Yeah.
Elgato, his capture card, on a
That's
computer.
crazy.
To understand, like,
I
you need
guess
to
that's
understand how to
one
block
way
spawn or spawn
around it.
trap. It's not like perfect aim, but like
Soft
yeah,
aim.
yeah.
So the way this works is
It's just indicated off.
So he said it's not
Love you, Zell.
it's not like perfect aimbot, but it's pretty good. Bro, I don't touch this game anymore, and after I saw this, I just figured I just had to share it.
I don't want to pick it up.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go back to it. Honestly, Zombies is washed up. It's just not really fun. But basically, I kind of wanted to play the old game. But it's hard to say because if the game is older, it almost makes me wonder if there's more or less hackers on there. Probably more, but
Probably more. Yeah, probably more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just annoying, man. Like, but I think the issue is that Activision can't. They're unable to really do anything about this one because if your system is unable to detect the hacks and someone reports you and there's nothing on your screen or the aimbot isn't perfect, then they can't really catch you either. So I
Right.
don't know. I don't think they're
Yeah,
ever going to be able
They
to
still
stop
want
it.
to detect anything.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much over for like
No, I don't think so
FPS
either.
games. At least on console, you know, playing ranked. So this
Right.
one, oh my gosh. You shared this one, Elmo? I think. Or who is this one?
Yes, I did. It
Dude,
was me.
so sad. I remember when we
Crazy, but it's crazy.
right, yeah. No, I mean, oh gosh. Because we talked about it when we were looking at those companies that were becoming public. And I literally called this. Did I not call this like a few months ago? No, like,
I
yeah.
remember you saying it.
Bro, I
Yeah. Yep.
called this like a
Yep.
couple months ago. So,
Yep. I mean, I figured because like
yeah,
schools use it, companies use it, so like, why wouldn't it?
exactly. Yeah. Well, time to cancel my sub. Live long enough to become the
Trying to cancel my
villains.
sub.
That's why TeamSpeak is over in the corner cooking up something new right now. Interesting. Interesting.
TeamSpeak.
So TeamSpeak is a very OG.
TeamSpeak, huh?
It's a very OG, the all-new TeamSpeak. Whoa. Okay. We might be putting
Use
people on
Crystal.
right
Go back
now.
up. Go back up.
Go back up yet?
Go all the way back up.
Use crystal clear sound to communicate with your teammates
Crystal clear.
cross-platform with
Yeah.
military-grade security, lag-free performance, and unparalleled reliability and uptime. It was
Interesting.
essentially an OG Discord, but without the video. I think you had to pay for a line, but then everyone could join your line. So like
Yeah.
$2 a month type thing, and you could have a server.
Uh-huh.
That's what it used
Gotcha.
to be, but I'm gonna go ahead and download this. So I'm just gonna. But anyways, yeah, man. We'll see what happens. If anything, I'm investing. I'm putting money
Right.
on Discord. Like, even if I'm
Oh, I
not,
would.
and this
I
isn't
would.
financial advice. This is not financial advice. Please do not take our word for it. Do not put all your money into Discord because
Right.
literally it could crash day
All the
2.
risk.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
I'm not surprised. I wonder how much he
Yeah.
sold it for.
Dude, right? Holy crap. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
right.
10 million, 100 millions.
Let me see.
I'm sure it was pretty decent.
Yeah, I can look it up real quick.
To Google we go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
$15 billion, guys. This valuation has been consistent since 2021.
Discord expand.
Discord's last known valuation was 15 billion, reached in 2021 after a 500 million funding round. Has been experimenting with new revenue streams such as in-app shop to justify its valuation. The company has raised approximately $1 billion in funding over 16 rounds. So they have a large user base with 563 million registered users. So, yeah, they have received strong institutional support from investors like Tencent, Sony. So,
Venture capital firms like Greylock Partners and Excel.
yeah, I haven't heard of them before. That's interesting. Wow. So, yeah, that's pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how this one got back there. GTA 6 release date update confirmed? There should be a question
I
mark
saw
there.
that.
There should be
Confirmed.
instead of a comma there should be a question mark
Gaming
because this isn't. We want to be
Bible.
100% honest. Like we don't want to be liable for misinformation. This article is not 100% accurate, okay? Because it's a speculation. It's believed, okay? Update
It says
confirmed. It's
it even says
believed.
underneath it in a matter of days.
So,
Right.
anyways, yeah, it's believed they'll be dropping an update regarding the release date in a matter of days, following an announcement from the game's publisher. Comes from Indie 100's Jake Brigstock, who states that the next Take-Two earnings call will feature an official statement regarding the planned 2025 quarter 4 release window of GTA 6. So, with them revealing the date of the next earnings call, this is the quote, with Take-Two revealing the date of its next earnings call will be on May 15th at 4:30 p.m. So, that's the very latest. Fans will have to wait for an official update. So don't get me wrong, we'll wait for an official update. That doesn't mean a day though. It could be a month. They could be like 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like it could literally just be a year that they're gonna give us. Like it doesn't mean anything. So we kind of just have to sit
I'm
back
pretty
and
sure I
wait.
heard something about GTA dropping a release, a video.
Okay, like a trailer too.
Yeah, like the trailer too, like an official trailer too.
That would be so hype. Well, that's gonna give us views.
I was gonna say, I wonder if that's what's gonna be released is the date at the end of the video.
That would break the internet. I'm saying that right now.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
That's gonna break the internet. Uh, let's say the GTA 6 video drops on the earnings call on May 15th. So let's say the trailer drops on the 18th. I'm saying first 24 hours, 2 billion views.
Yeah.
So
Probably, if not more.
it's nice that they're giving us little crumbs, you know, just like little tiny tidbits of information. But nothing solid. So just don't get your hopes
No,
up, guys.
more talk.
Yeah, the thing is, they want their stock because GTA 5, I think they know that GTA 5 is just stale, it's dying, there's hackers.
Hmm.
I mean, dude,
Right.
you can only play the same game for 15 years so long, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So, they're trying to stay relevant. Yo, Fortnite update with the physics. So
Again?
this looks sick.
DUEFN
Video has no
physics-based
sound.
game of Fortnite. General physics can push, topple, hit, and move objects. Okay,
So
interesting.
if I yeah.
Okay.
So that was the cool part. If I had to guess, this has to do with uh environmental damage.
Yeah,
Like the
environmental
explosion
damage.
right there. Instead of things just disappearing or like breaking and then it like poof,
Right.
some things are gonna go flying. So that's fun. I like it. My PC's
For
not gonna
July through
like it.
September.
Physics update now confirmed for July through September. So
Hmm.
I'll be right back, boys.
bet.
Alright.
Creators can now
Interesting.
publish their physics-based games into Fortnite. With general physics, players can push topple. Yeah, you already read that sentence. So yeah,
Yeah.
man. We need that in normal games too. This is amazing. So I can
Okay.
imagine that if they're putting this update in the game as a whole, especially like this demonstration right here,
Yeah.
they're probably gonna put
It's
it in the
definitely
normal
gonna
game.
be. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be July through September. That'd be like normal battle pass time.
For sure. Yeah.
So it'd probably be like the next physics into the. I wonder if they're getting more cartoony because of Disney.
That could be. That could be.
Because I'm pretty sure like these next few updates are gonna be pushing more into the Disneyverse,
Yeah.
multiverse that they were doing.
Yeah, 'cause they did that huge collaboration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we
Mm-hmm.
bring that up on the show or that was probably before the show?
No, I think we did. Like in the beginning episodes.
All right, well, let's check if there was an update. It looks like February. Whoops. Sorry, guys. In April 2025, Disney and Epic Games have announced that they are beginning work on their collaborative new games and entertainment universe. So 1.5 bill in Epic Games
Invested is crazy.
In Epic Games and the creation of Disney-themed digital experience, and then Fortnite. Dude, I really hope they bring in some of the Kingdom Hearts characters.
Honestly,
into the store. That would be so.
I don't think Disney owns Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it is Square Enix.
Square Enix, yep.
Yeah.
So they would have to, but Disney did a collab with Square Enix for that.
But yeah,
I hope there's gonna be I hope there's gonna be a Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't want to wait that long. We waited so long from between 2 and 4. There was those couple DS games, and then a music type one.
Right.
The remixes, the 1.5 and 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah,
4
those
would
were
be
actually
insane.
on sale the other month. I should have bought them, but
Yeah, I
got
saw
too many
that. I played the
games.
demo. Played the
Okay.
demo again.
Was it pretty good or?
Oh yeah, it was. I played the third one. I love the third one.
Yeah. I love the meme. It's like, whoops. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find the meme, but basically it was like when she thinks I want more, but really I'm just happy on the beach of Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. Anyways, we love Kingdom Hearts here.
Hell yeah.
So this one here is you know, honestly, I'm not gonna go too crazy with the Kanye stories because
It is a lot.
if anyone's seen it, it is a lot, man. And if anyone's seen the news, they already know what's going down. So this is a little bit of a deeper cut, and it's going on right now, and it's actually relevant, and this is gonna grab less views because it's not as what's the word? It wouldn't be like a tabloid or whatever.
Right. It is a Kanye clip, though.
This is what neighbors hear sometimes as late as 11 p.m. coming from this nondescript warehouse in East Hollywood. According to some neighbors, it's used by rapper Ye, also known as Kanye West.
They put up metal walls now. We don't really know what's going on.
But many can hear the noise coming from behind the gate, which they say is blaring on loudspeakers.
It sounds like there's like raves and concerts here in the weekends, and then in the weekdays there's been noises, there's been groups of men doing like push-ups and exercises over here, and you can hear music like blaring from the parking lot.
Is it a problem for the neighborhood?
It can be. I mean,
don't get me wrong. If the curfew is 11 p.m., it is what it is.
Right.
It's not like they're breaking the law.
This month, a flyer with Ye's name on it was circulated, seeking all male volunteers for a hooligan choir. In bold letters, it read, quote,
Hooligan
no fat
choir.
people and must be comfortable wearing swastikas, and had this location listed. Police were also called out to the area, which is near Kingsley and Beverly, after a swastika was spray painted on the white walls of the building.
It's just across the street from the school, and I don't think kids should necessarily deal with that imagery, especially if they don't understand what those things mean.
I immediately made the correlation to Kanye, and yeah, we also saw police there when we saw the swastika, so we knew it was being taken care of.
Ye has been accused of making anti-Semitic comments before.
So that's crazy.
Right, a little bit.
So
But
again,
who did the spray painting?
Yeah, I'm not sure. They didn't really dive into that.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, like, if it's just some kid that hate.
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, I was just saying, like, if some kid did it on the like as a hate.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No, exactly. Like, who even knows who spray painted it? Probably
Right.
wasn't even him or one of his people, but at the same time, like, is it
But he's
sparking
about to drop a
that?
crazy. Right. But I mean, like, the neighbors just don't care.
Yeah.
And it's right across the street from, which is under.
Right.
I wonder if Kanye's about to drop a crazy fucking music video.
Oh my God. I mean, probably, you know, you need actors for
Right.
it.
Right.
And it sounded like it was pretty dang
Yeah, he said he
choreographed.
needed a group. What was it, a hooligan choir? That's called.
Yeah.
That's swastika. Fat. Like crazy.
Like, okay.
Right. Right.
Hey, what up, what up?
What up? What up? What up?
How to
All
turn a
right. So how to
USB
turn a
flash.
USB flash into a secure login key? I
Yeah.
heard something about this.
Okay. Yeah, I thought this was pretty neat. So this is brought to us by Dominic Bailey of PC World.
Okay.
Basically, there's a whole tutorial in here, and if you guys want to look it up, you know, go back to the top, how to turn a USB. So you guys can just screenshot that. So Windows 11 has a facility to set up a secure USB-C key, but I prefer to use a free third-party app USB-C Raptor or USB Raptor. So just know that Windows has it built in, or you
Oh,
can use a
you just
third-party.
yeah. Okay, that would make
Um,
sense.
16 gigabyte, which costs $9.
$9.
That's fair. If you are gonna get a USB drive, you can get. I got a 2-pack of 128 each for $20. So just know that
Okay.
this right here isn't a bad deal, but it's not a great deal.
Right.
So download the app, launch it, and then it's gonna have you choose an encryption password, plug in your USB flash drive, choose the correct drive letter it was allocated, and then click create K with the key file, K3Y. Before you enable USB Raptor, you want to create a backdoor login in case you lose your key. Okay, that's fair.
Very
So
nice.
yeah, obviously just run the installer and then create a backdoor login in the top right of the corner. Click the box next to advanced configuration. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but yeah, this was pretty sick. What does it say? I guess what do? You just turn your PC on with this plugged in?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is the point of it? You just get into all your files.
Just yeah, like no one else can go on your PC.
Right. Take the USB out, and it's just like wiped, basically.
It is kind of cool though. Like we have keys for our cars, our house. Why not our PC?
Yeah, right. It holds information.
And then there's a password on top of that once you get in my PC. So good luck.
Right.
All right. So if you guys
Lean
watch
PC
Linus
with a fire
Tech
truck.
Tips, they purchased a fire truck.
We bought a fire truck.
Oh, he says
Which can
it.
mean only one thing. We're gonna cool a computer with it.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Obviously, this would have worked a little better if we plumbed up some water blocks. But here's the rub. A fire truck can reach up to 200 psi of pressure. Normal PC water cooling fittings, those are rated for about 8 psi. But if Jay's video is anything to go on, that's at 140 psi. Oh,
Jesus.
we think they might be able to handle a whole lot more. How much?
God.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Courtesy of AMD, who sponsored this video.
It always hurts me to see
The
them
ship
do
store and
that
sale
stuff.
event is live now on LTTstore.com.
Let's put it in 4K. I
You'll
can
get
handle
free
it.
shipping
No
on
worries.
any order over $150 worldwide, so it's a great time to pick up a commuter backpack, or a screwdriver, or anything else you've had your eye on. And we're featuring our
$70
lowest
for a
price ever
screwdriver.
on our magnetic cable management
Dude, for
essentials
real.
bundle. Go check it out.
It's
at the
really
link
good
down
quality,
below.
but like,
Yep.
if you are gonna
bought
buy
a fire
stuff,
truck, all
make
right.
sure you buy it on sale.
Right.
They're doing free international shipping, or at least they were. Oh yeah, they're still doing it. $150
Interesting.
backpack.
Jeez. Power outlet.
Save $20 on a mystery screwdriver, so you don't know what color it is. They have clothes and stuff, but
A
anyways.
pumper, to be specific. But how hard does
That's
it
just
pump?
crazy to me.
Well, we
All
know
right.
it has an 8.3-liter Cummins diesel engine, but these things came in all kinds of configurations, meaning that the
8.3
exact
liter,
power
holy
this engine
shit.
makes is kind of hard to say. But somewhere between 240 and 400 horsepower, which is good because under this console is a 1,250 gallon per minute pump, which is perfect
Damn.
because according to some rough maths from Alex, we need at least 240 horsepower coming down this drive shaft to run that pump at its rated output.
Now I know what you're saying down there typing, oh, my RAV4 makes more power than that. Well, this diesel engine makes about 4 times the torque. Let's put it into the context of a PC. A D5 pump makes
1,075
about
pound-feet of torque.
0.03 horsepower, 5.5 PSI, and is able to 6.6 gallons per minute.
Our fire truck exceeds those numbers by anywhere from 36 times to a whopping 8,000 times, which kind of makes sense when you consider the difference in size, I guess. And as you saw in the intro, it results in a big difference in performance in the real world. With that said, as we learned when we built the maximum airflow PC, there's a law of diminishing returns when you add more
Maximum
coolant flow.
airflow is
So
crazy.
we aren't actually 100% certain that our fire truck is going to meaningfully outperform
Bro
our
said, what if I
D5
put my
here? I
PC
think
in a
we're pretty
tornado?
sure. We're just not
Right.
100% sure.
We will soon though, once I'm finished hooking this up. To adapt our fire hose to a PC, we've got this G82 BAT to 1/4-inch NPT adapter from Greenline. Shout out Jeff there, by the way. He had a wonderful LTT store water bottle.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
just
crazy
entered
if
with
we
the
just hook
fire
it up
hose, and
1-to-1.
He was like, please
Right.
tell me you're
Just
not
blast
connecting that
water
to a
through it.
computer. And then sold me all the stuff to connect it to a computer.
Nice. What a guy. It's easy to be a good mood when you're always refreshed and hydrated.
LTTstore.com.
LTTstore.com. We're ready to go?
Well, pressure gauge. We want to know how much we're actually putting into these things.
Right. Oh, and there's one other thing. AMD, our sponsor who made this video possible, kindly requested that we not unalive any of their hardware. So, are we? Oh. Shit. But on the first run, all this stuff is dead anyway, so...
Yeah, we'll find out how badly it's going to go here.
Hey, AMD, great stuff though. Shout out AMD. Oh yeah, okay.
I'm rocking an
This is
AMD processor.
terrifying. I mean,
Are
should
you?
we fire it out of this just to see what happens
Sure.
before we do that? Okay, that's a regular PC water cooling pump then. Now for the truck. Oh God, where are my glasses? On the subject of safety, never do what we did in our last video where we were quickly opening and closing the shutoff valve. The sudden stoppage of flow can cause the pressure to spike, potentially over 10 times the working pressure. This can be helped with relief valves, but we don't have them.
And also in firefighting situations, they normally don't bother with them because it takes too long to put it on. Also, we're gonna get a bunch of electronics wet, so we have a GFCI plug.
Yeah. Good job, everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the pressure like?
Fucking
thing is
stood up like a
powerful.
snake, dude.
70
What the
PSI
fuck?
coming in its hose?
Just the stream in
Okay,
general looks
another
so.
safety thing. Note that
It's
I
cartoonish,
approached
like-
with caution. Really high water pressure can rip your skin off. 80 PSI probably not so much, but still.
Man, this thing wants to go. She's getting right snaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would happen if you let go?
Do you want me to let go?
I don't know. Sure. It's getting warm. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Wow,
That's pretty funny.
it's a good sprinkler system. Why is this water so hot? Are you noticing this? Feel this.
Oh, wow.
Okay, give her more.
You want more?
give
Yeah, I
her
want more.
more.
I mean, what are we even here for if we don't
getting
do more?
I bet because once you condense that amount of
125.
PSI
Okay, so we have
down
like
and down,
150
it actually
nearly.
does increase the
Okay,
temperature.
okay, 150.
Because
Okay,
you're pressurizing
so
it
that's
so much
150.
more.
Okay, well that's
All right.
great. Okay, so I'm gonna close the valve.
Okay, it's all fine.
Okay.
All right, drop her down.
Should we have face shields for this?
I think it's fine. 200 PSI is a lot in computer, but hydraulic lines are like 3,000. That's when it starts actually getting scary.
Okay, I'm just gonna be out of line of sight of a fitting. I don't want a fitting in the teeth, you know? Okay, so are we at about what the pump was doing before now?
No, it's way more.
Oh, that's way more. Okay, so that's about, that's probably about the pump. Oh my God.
Yeah,
40,
nearest makes no
30.
difference, 0.
That's like 5 PSI. So let's have a look at what would be double computer pressure, okay?
Yeah, fine.
About like so. Yeah,
Doing great.
okay, let's double that. Whoa, she's at about 40.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, she's,
they're just adjusting the
she's
valve.
she's holding steady.
Slowly.
She's steady, boys. All right, Alex, give me 100. 80.
100.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna start standing back.
90.
I'm honestly surprised it still is just fine.
100. Is she going still?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's working. 125. Okay, we've been
Holy
up to
shit.
125, and what would you be expecting to show
Jesus.
signs of wear here?
At this point, I was expecting the radiator to maybe be bulging a bit or some of the fittings to be leaking, but
Well, on Jay's system, the reservoir detached from the pump. It was those acrylic threads that went. But this all seems to be fine.
yeah. Besides all of it just shaking.
Well, yeah. Aside from that, full 150.
Oh.
I mean, this tube
That
is
is
a little
impressive.
big. And she's rock hard, boys.
The tubes are definitely a bit engorged. I was expecting this to let go by now.
What the hell? Does it have more?
It has a lot more.
170.
A lot more. Just keep going.
175. 200
I'm gonna break the meter.
Oh man, the fan's spinning.
What?
Do you think that is from the pump?
What?
The pump, I think, is generating a bunch of electricity and powering
That's
the fan.
crazy. Water. Yeah.
Oh, it's
What?
back powering it.
What the?
Yeah. Hide that
The
hydro.
pump's plugged in here.
Hydroelectricity, bro.
That's
Okay.
crazy. What do you say? 200 psi?
That's that's
200
crazy.
psi and it generates. Started generating
Right,
electricity.
and me. I knew we needed a blast. Oh, you got it too.
Yeah, I got
Nice. One of these old bits power compression fittings finally partially let go. Now, one tricky thing is I didn't anticipate what this pressure was going to do to the water's temperature.
It's getting hot.
Water cooling with the fire hose, feel it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty warm.
May not be that effective, sir. But
Yeah,
that won't
no.
stop us from trying it. Just like AMD won't stop making the world's best gaming CPUs. Now it's time to kick things up a notch with our fully armed. How's our temp?
Okay, very high.
Oh God. Okay, here
We're
comes
in
some
temperature
water,
now?
boys.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, we're doing
Are they-
30.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I
like-
shouldn't have skipped that.
Now it's time to kick things up a notch
That is
with
A-okay.
our fully armed and operational gaming
Oh my
battle
gosh.
station.
This thing has a 5800X in it, so
Okay.
very capable.
Not the most
gaming
modern
CPU.
thing, but yeah, what he said. And we really don't want to kill it, do we?
No, that other system was very successful, but do you think these more modern, very fancy fittings will hold up the same?
See, I actually have a theory that these more modern fittings might not hold up as well.
Yeah, same.
A, this tubing, while it's really good for preventing evaporation, is actually a little bit more slick on the outside. And B,
It looks
I feel
super
like
weak.
a lot of water cooling
Yeah, I can
manufacturers
see it
have
popping
gone
out like
away
that.
from those those old school bits powers that were
Right.
just raw, rugged clamping force, and they're more about the looks. Like, I don't know if this reservoir is going to hold Corsair. How's that even attached? Here's the thing. Just because our pressure gauge goes up to 200 psi doesn't mean that that's
How's
where
that
our
even
fire truck
attached?
stops.
All right. So they hook it up.
How's our temps? Okay, so temps are good. Okay.
Okay,
So here's
all right.
pretty typical water cooling, flow. Well, this is a little on the high side. We're at about 10 psi.
10 psi.
Oh my God, why am I back here? Literally, what is the point of a blast shield if I am behind it? Okay.
Ooh.
It's already starting to leak.
Oh, geez, she's
Hey,
leaking.
could I get a zip tie?
She's leaking.
She's what?
She's leaking.
What do you mean she's leaking? Already?
Yeah.
What a piece of crap! Okay,
Those
that's at least
10.
partially our fault for leaving a plastic fitting in here. Is
PSI.
that where it leaked?
Yeah, from there.
Oh, this piece of shit. First gen Corsair water blocks.
Jesus.
I remember calling them out on this, and they were like, no, it's really good. And I was like, no, it's not. And they were like, we felt you were very unfair. And I was like, no, I wasn't. Let's go get the emergency just in case we need a more hardcore machine. We'll let this thing dry out. It should be fine, by the way. It should be fine. Meet Big Bertha. Oh, God, we used
Big
the Corsair
Bertha.
block again.
Oh, geez, we did. That might be bad.
You can really see that other than that Corsair block, which might be better. It is
More
a newer
rugged.
one.
This thing's literally held together
This is
with
pretty robust.
fucking
We're using pressure-rated
clamps.
hose this time. We're using server bars
Right.
that are generally designed to have hose clamps on them.
Yeah,
and
these
then we're
guys.
using, yeah, there you go. And we're using worm drive hose clamps because working with these ones is kind of a pain. The best thing about this system, though, is probably on the
Big
GPU, we've got-
Bertha.
Woo! Let's
Damn.
go! All right, 150. How we doing, brother? Is our GPU at 20?
But he's playing it
I
too.
had Alex
He's
put
playing
some fresh
to
water in the tank.
150
This may
psi.
have thrown our results off a little bit, but my God.
It's working good.
And yet the
Let's
CPU is still
go.
locked.
The GPU's at 23
33
Celsius.
degrees
That's
is not
cold.
what I would consider locked.
No, I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's
That's
fair.
good.
Whoa,
Holy
is the
crap.
tubing starting to bulge? Are
Oh,
things
is it-
leaking?
I
Holy
think-
crap, I
yep,
think
it's
things
starting
are
to drip.
leaking.
It's like dripping.
Where's it
Shut
leaking?
it down. Shut it down.
Oh crap, the GPU
Right.
block is leaking.
Wait, the GPU block?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Is it bowed? I think it's bowed, Alex. Whoa,
Yeah,
buddy,
put your
yeah.
face right by it.
Yeah, it's bowed. I mean, I guess that's what 150 PSI will do for you.
At this point, do we just turn off the system and see what you'll take?
No, the people came here to see it run. Let's see what temps we can get. 200!
200?
Is that 200, boys?
Oh my God. The GPU looks okay now.
Wait, it didn't even go down anymore.
At 30C?
Yeah.
That's probably just the temperature of the water. Yeah, the temperature's going up. Also, the GPU block bowing might have something to do with it.
Oh, I wonder if it's not flowing through the fins as much.
It's probably shortcutting the impingement jets.
That makes sense. Dude,
Why
that's
wouldn't you turn it
crazy.
down? So, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That was crazy. 200 psi and it was still running smooth.
How inefficient of a way to cool
Those are
your
cores.
PC.
Right.
Through spring, everyone. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and we are back with a fresh
Is this
episode of
the
Setup Wars, the show that never ceases to surprise us. If you guys want to be part of the show,
sponsor?
make sure to watch the video link down below. to
5
learn
days
how you
ago?
can select
Yes,
your
yeah, it
setup
is.
To get on Setup Wars. But with that said, sit back and relax
Oh, Shark Geek.
as the Setup Wars begin.
I seen this.
Okay, okay. Are they pretty clean setups?
So clean.
Oh, I left my charger at home. Oh, wow. You come prepared.
She want me.
Thank you. See
Huh.
ya. Bye-bye. Design and features an LCD display.
I actually really dig
This is where
the
you see the
transparent
charging
design.
and recharging time,
Mhm.
the remaining battery percentage, imagine how happy I was to see your comments on that video. I mean, the support he received was honestly incredible, and Ed even thanked everyone in his submission over here. If you haven't watched that episode, you definitely should check it out. I'll drop a link to it down below. So a lot has changed for him since then. He's now studying game art and animation at university. He just finished his first year and is now performing at the top of his class. Man, this warms my heart. We're not even related, but this makes me feel like a proud uncle. Super happy for you, my guy. With these changes in his life, his setup evolved too. Comparing it side by side with his old one, the difference is night and day. He stuck to the same white theme throughout. In fact, he says he doesn't own anything with color, only black and white items, clothing, setup gear, and accessories. Now that is dedication.
That's crazy.
You'll notice he's now added a second desk on the left side.
Doesn't even own any clothes.
Less obvious are the changes to his main desk, which was apparently the hardest yet most rewarding part of the build. He wanted space behind his desk to move around, while still maintaining a seamless connection to the secondary desk, which already
or something going
tricky.
on. I like that
That's
monitor.
Why he decided to implement
okay, wait a second. Wait a second.
Which already sounds tricky.
Do you see that?
Yep. The Odessa.
So bro can't have colors, but his monitor can be full of fingerprints.
Oh hell no! I didn't even look at that.
Like,
oh my god!
Right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Maybe it's touchscreen.
Tricky.
Dude was
That's
like,
why he decided to implement a
monitor
tabletop section that serves precisely the purpose he needs. He and his dad cut a giant wooden plank into sections, sanding, painting, and assembling them to form a custom back panel on the back, as you can see.
That is pretty sick.
Here. Since he doesn't have any gas spring mounts to move the monitors around freely, this was a smart fix for symmetry.
Excuse
me. I mean, the front view of the setup speaks for itself.
I'm so tired of that.
Looks like you went with a brand new set of peripherals as well. A Keychron Q1 keyboard and a Logitech G502X
I like that mouse pad. That's similar to mine, except mine's rectangle, super wide, and it's black and white. It's black, but the lines are white, and then
the audio gear remains
his is
the
white
same.
with the black.
He's still rocking the Microsoft Surface 2 headphones hanging underneath the desk, and the same Elgato Wave 3 mic on the right near his PC. He does have another pair of headphones, the PS Pulses, but I assume he only uses them for gaming on the PS5. Man. The Z200 speakers are now placed underneath his 49-inch ultra-wide on the left, which is meant for work and study, but is currently not in use. The issue is that his GPU display headers are maxed out. That's actually the exact same issue I had with my current setup. Since each graphics card has 4 display headers, you can only run 4 monitors at the same time.
Or a splitter,
However, some monitors use up more than one display header, not leaving room for more. Here, Ed can easily run 4 monitors, but he can't connect his ultra-wide on the left. I mean, there are a few things you could do for this, like getting a second GPU. It might be a little tricky if you want to keep the vertical orientation of your current GPU though, but it will also affect the looks big time. You could also technically use the motherboard HDMI port since you have a 14700K CPU,
oh, I didn't even think about
but
that.
you need to keep in mind that the CPU integrated graphics are limited in terms of what they can handle. Just for studying, it will definitely do
but if he's only using it for
it might run out of gas
work
very
and
quickly.
school.
Not to mention it can't support your
it wouldn't matter that much.
monitor. I think it caps to
Yeah,
like
it
85
wouldn't need to
hertz
be
or
that graphically
Another option
intense.
is running the monitor cables through
he's
an
a
HDMI
graphic
splitter,
art.
so you can give.
I guess, yeah, you're right.
An animation.
We'll just skip through the rest of this, guys.
An egg. This
it's so colorless. It's like I feel like
yeah, dude. I could never.
Two is James, also from Australia, showing off his setup
Oh,
with
is it
his
doing
adorable puppy. What a
Not like this type of white.
He built it over 4 months. Okay, what the hell was that?
I
Anyways,
love
he
the
built it over
studio
4 months,
monitor.
and he uses it for mainly
Yeah.
gaming, schoolwork, and video editing for social
I can
media.
fuck with that double
He's got dual
screen.
24-inch Alienware monitors mounted to the
24s,
wall,
yeah.
stacked on top of each other, and
To
they're
the wall.
flanked by his Edifier MR4 speakers, resting on their respective wall mounts. Now, if you look down at his peripherals, he kept the same white theme consistent with his Red Dragon keyboard and HyperX mouse, both resting on a Topo mousepad.
I have that
mousepad
same
looks like it's seen
keyboard.
better days, honestly.
Looks like
I
it
do
has
recommend
different
watching
keys
it.
on it.
Check whether it's machine washable, as that will make your life a lot easier.
the mouse
Our
pad is
Texas mouse
dirty.
pads are actually machine washable, and seeing the
That's
condition
cool.
of yours
I
kind
get
of
a-
hurts
I
my
get a
soul.
game
So
pad
if you're
like
watching
that.
this video, James, hit me up on Discord, and I will sell you our top seller Topo V2 in white, or even our new Topo V3. Besides the speakers, he does have a pair of cans, which we can just barely see from this eye-level shot underneath the
Yeah,
desk.
dude, just wait.
Looking from this
It
angle,
gets better
we also
after
see
this
the
one.
custom work he did on the desk. There's an RGB strip running inside a recessed channel, completely flush to the desk and nicely diffused. That way you don't see each individual LEDs. Cable management looks solid from this angle. For an overall cleaner look, you can try running those power cables along the wall in a cable channel, just so they blend in better and not dangling. Otherwise, everything else is behind that wooden plank, held up by a cable channel, some cable clips, and some tape by the looks of it.
Swapping out
I do
the
recommend getting
outlets,
some magnetic ties
putting in
instead
some
of
crazy
using tape.
lighting,
They're
doing the
reusable,
walls,
much
painting
easier
it.
to install, and
The
they
whole
don't leave
decor.
any residue.
Yeah,
And
man.
overall, honestly, they just look a lot better. The PC behind the setup is a largely Lian Li build with a Ryzen 5 5600 X and a Gigabyte Vision RTX 3070. The rest of the setup is kept neat and he personalized it quite well. We've got a pegboard full of items, an extra keyboard, his controllers, some G Fuel and Funko Pops, while the shelf above the setup holds the rest of his figurines and collectibles. My man even has a Jean-Paul Gaultier. My man even has a Jean-Paul Gaultier perfume
With
at
this
14.
SpongeBob.
Nice taste. Great setup overall, James. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Yeah, that was clean.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
It's still a lot of white, but
Jay's is so clean. Beautiful, beautiful video.
Stop. Those speakers
The
are
entire
dope.
dog, the
drone.
window alone. It literally
True.
feels like you're in a spaceship fucking room.
What a presentation that was, ladies and gents. If
That
that
was
didn't get you guys
incredible.
moist, nothing
Yeah,
on
it's like the
God's
tent in the
given earth
background.
will. What you guys just saw here is Jay's setup, also known as JD
Even on the
Master.
walls.
He's an active member of the Discord server who actually won Setup of the Month back in July last year. Quick reminder for those
What
who
is
still
going
live
on
under a
behind
boulder,
you,
we actually
brother?
run monthly Setup of the Month contests on our Discord server with cash prizes.
We're testing out the
and
tent
a
before we
ticket
go camping
to the
for
Setup
real.
of the Year contest
Just
with
to
a
make sure
mega
it's all good.
prize. So if you guys want to take part, make sure to join our Discord server and potentially
It's good.
win
It claims
some
it's a
free prizes.
4-person max,
All the
but
information
no,
will be
it's
in the designated
definitely
text channel. Just
2-person tent.
please read the rules.
Oh,
before
yeah,
you do
would not.
anything
You'd
so
be
you don't get in
very
trouble.
cozy with
Anyway,
other
so
people.
Jay is pretty known on the server,
Mhm.
and given the quality of his setup photos,
Very cool.
some people think it's all
Counter-Strike 2 and
rendered
Elden
or it's
Ring.
made by
Elden
AI.
Ring.
But rest assured, this one here is legit. He's a fan of sci-fi aesthetics, so he went with this whole
Counter-Strike
space
on that
vibe
monitor
with
goes
great
crazy.
choice of
Dude.
colors,
That
accent lighting,
Odessa.
wall art,
For
and
real.
I freaking love it.
Was it
Naturally, a
40
space
inch?
station has massive windows with epic views, at least according to Hollywood. So Jay went with the Samsung Odyssey G9, a literal beast.
49.
So much horizontal real estate
1440,
that it makes you
240
hurt
hertz.
In
by
your
thinking about it.
fucking
Now he is using the
TV
so-called
size.
monitor stand, but he
Nasty.
placed a monitor riser in front of it to hide it.
I really like
creating
that
an illusion
riser.
like it's desk
that
mounted,
riser's
while giving him
honestly.
extra storage
I
space
should get
on the
something like
desk.
that.
The desk surface is otherwise kept minimal. We've got a
I have a
W1
riser for my
keyboard,
desk, but
a
I'd have to like
G502X Lightspeed
drill
mouse,
nails
and his Edifier
to hold it in place.
QR65s on
Okay.
either side. Those are a great choice for a balance of aesthetics and sound quality, and they fit the whole space theme very well. He ran the cables through the white sleeves along the speaker stands and routed them
Okay.
into the desk grommets. Solid work. Needless to say,
Nice.
cable management is on point. I mean, he kept
Yeah,
them
it's
all
clean.
flush to the desk with the help of a rack and some cable clips. The power cables are run through white sleeves, leaving just enough slack for the sit and
Very
stand
nice, very
desk
nice.
to move freely. It's honestly a pity that the PC is
And
hidden
if the
behind
sit and
the monitor,
stand,
but
that's
it's
wild.
understandable. There's limited space. It makes cable routing simpler, and it's closer to the power outlet this way. It's running a
Right.
Ryzen 7 3700X and an EVGA RTX 3070. A small suggestion, maybe pull those cable combs just a little bit forward to tidy them up visually. As for the rest of the room, I have to say that pegboard on the
Yes,
left with the
dude,
tool
like
bench
look
below,
at the
it
window
looks great.
above.
It fits the whole futuristic theme
True.
perfectly and adds extra storage.
It looks like
for
a
the different
fucking
gear, as well as
bed.
act as a display area for his peripherals, handheld consoles, and controllers. It goes without saying,
Stupid
Jay, you did a
clean.
phenomenal job with your space station on Earth, and I'll do what everyone is thinking and award you
And nice.
Seal of
73rd.
approval.
seal of approval.
73rd.
You're now officially a Setup of the Month winner and a seal holder as well. If you're watching this video, hit me up on Discord to claim your plaque, as well as a free Texas mouse pad. Phenomenal work, my guy. Thanks for coming on the show.
That's cool. The plaque is solid.
The fourth setup of the day belongs to an artist and illustrator from Hong Kong who wants
So
to stay
aesthetic.
anonymous and go
I
by
need to get me
You're hiding
a
something, my good
microphone
sir.
and a mic
I
arm
need to know what.
at some point.
But he was kind enough to share his
Yeah, I
setup with
feel
us
that.
today, though.
That's a
so
nice
let's
one,
see
too.
what we're working with here. We've got a warm,
Black
wooden tone
Desert
aesthetic going on
Online.
with what looks like a
I've heard of
bunch
that game, but-
Japanese and anime themed touches. While it looks spacious from the front, space in his room is
I wanna
actually
say it's an
limited.
MMO
He managed to
RPG.
squeeze in his desk,
Wow.
a shelf on the
Lot of
side,
Pokemon.
That
a whole glass display
case.
of collectibles behind him, and a bed on the other side, with an
Wow.
entertainment area and storage
But
for
he's
his
got to
daily
be from like
essentials.
China, Hong
That's next
Kong,
level space
Japan.
management, if you ask me. I'd personally be
could see
scared
that.
rolling my chair back into that glass shelf, but hey, I'm not physically there, so I can't be
There
the
is
judge.
a chair
even the
that's
More
TV was
importantly,
in
if it works for you,
Japanese.
then it's all that matters. Since he's an artist, he needs
Yeah.
plenty of references and
You're right,
materials
Oh,
to
he's
work
an
with on the
artist.
side, so having multiple monitors helps. He's running a T layout with a 32-inch ROG as the main and a 27-inch
He's a
Asus
gamer,
Tough
don't
in
give me
vertical
that
mode
for
and
art
uses the
type
Wacom
guy.
Cintiq Pro drawing tablet.
Oh
whenever
shit,
Oh,
he is the
he's got
pro
the art
He
32.
managed to
setup
keep
on
the
the
space for his books,
side.
as well as an iPad
Yeah, he's
to quickly
definitely
look
like
up
a-
stuff. You can see how dedicated he is to his craft. He did go
I
with
got
a
art.
full set of Razer peripherals. You got
crazy.
2 keyboards, a Tartarus
Okay,
keypad,
I love
and
that
a
hand wa-
Basilisk Ultimate mouse. His headphones are also
Tartarus.
from Razer, but his speakers are the Kanto YU4s, which are placed on stands and tilted towards
Okay.
him. Very nice.
Kanto.
Microphone is a Shure SM7B on a boom arm, which he can easily tuck away either behind the monitors or to the side.
The
whenever
Shure
it's not in
SM7B,
use.
of course.
The cable management seems fine both behind the monitors
Jeez.
and underneath the desk.
Look at
The
all the
cable rack is
wires.
doing most of the heavy lifting, while the individual
Oh.
cables are tied together with Velcro straps.
No wire
Now, since he
management.
didn't have much space on the desk or the side to have a drawer unit, he placed the PC on the floor and kept it elevated with a base on wheels. This way,
Very nice.
he
Oh, okay.
mitigates any potential risks and doesn't choke the rig from fresh air. Looks like it's powered by an i9 10900K and an ROG RTX 3090.
I love how his
Gorgeous
whole
black
setup
and
carries
red
that
PC.
pink and blue.
If I say
Yeah, I love that.
The monitor
That color
background had
scheme.
it. That
Even the power
PC.
supply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
myself.
crazy.
Personality is definitely not lacking here. I mean, there are loads of collectibles, figurines, and Nintendo games, CDs, records, plushies, and the list goes on and on. I'm pretty sure everyone's eyes that are watching this video are on top of that glass shelf.
Okay. Okay.
Except mine.
my
I definitely don't want to know where you got
Yes.
those figurines from. But
Buddy.
nonetheless, thank you for sharing this with us, Mr. M.
Buddy's
It was a
gooning.
pleasure to have you on the show.
Dude, literally, holy cats.
Wrapping up the episode is Noah, a mechanical engineering
All right,
student
let's
from
watch the
Cali,
last one
and
here.
his triple
I had to grab
Mechanical
setup.
engineer.
He put it
Reese's
together
egg.
within 6 years and uses it mainly for gaming, schoolwork, and content creation. He's a longtime fan of the series and was
I like
inspired
it.
over the years
It's
to
clean,
put together his
it's,
own setup.
it's
starting
small,
all the
it's
way back in
minimal, it's tucked away.
2016 and slowly but
Forza.
surely
Simple
bringing it
setup.
to this point. It seems like he's a huge Tesla fan. He even built a
Oh,
Tesla
yeah, I
was gonna
logo
say
from
that. That's a
Legos
wild
to
logo on
display
the
it right
back.
above
I
his
don't know
monitors.
about that
All
one.
three are 27-inch AOC panels with
Hito.
the higher refresh rate as the primary. There is virtually no
Okay.
gap between the monitors while looking at them from the front, thanks to a pretty clever trick. He pulled the middle monitor
What'd he do?
slightly forward, as you can see from this top-down view, and he pushed the side monitors closer so the bezels overlap. If you look further down, there is not much else on the desk.
That's
we got
smart.
a Razer Huntsman Elite keyboard paired with a Logitech G900 mouse, resting on a Goliathus extended Chroma mouse
I
pad.
feel like
On
I'd
the
have to
left
get
is
like
where he kept
stupid
his
high
headphones
to
and
figure
the
that
Blue
out.
Yeti mic, while on the right is a speaker and his Apple
Literally.
chargers. Pretty balanced look on both sides overall. Cable
Looks
management is pretty
clean, though.
good. The desk frame is thick enough, making it easy to hide the cables between its gaps, flush to the
Wow.
tabletop. So from the front,
Yeah.
it looks quite tidy. Most wires run to the PC, which he placed on a
Nice.
shelf to the left. Looks like it's a system inside the Fantex
Well, I think my
Evolve
favorite
X
one
case,
is
and it features an
probably-
i9 11900K
Man.
and MSI Gaming X Trio 47.
It would
Space
have to
Station.
be
I must say
the,
though, there's a lot more going on in this room
black
beyond
and
this
white
corner
one
with the setup. I'm
that-
getting childhood bedroom vibes.
Oh, the second
filled with
one.
Yeah, this
Does have a
one.
pair of cans which we can just
I
barely
like.
see
Yeah.
from this.
I think
That
it'd
one
be
was
fun to
super
have a
clean.
dual setup like that, and then yeah, the
Right.
space one, this one. Those two are my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, Space Labs
For
go
sure.
hard.
But
Hell yeah, dude.
sick. Another episode of Tech Source. Thank you.
Always coming in with some good content.
Right. Make sure you guys go check him out. I built my subscriber his dream gaming PC. I like seeing these episodes. Number 8. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
These ones are fun too. Like just watching the budget ones. I just like watching people put computers together.
Dude, I was watching a setup, and it got me into this dude was around staying gaming,
Okay.
and the one he was at was like, I think the most recent video, gaming hotel, was the most expensive.
Oh
But
wow.
it was
Okay.
so sick. It was so sick.
Gaming hotel.
Yeah, I think it was like $1,800 a night. That dude.
Okay.
You are about to see some of the most craziest and luxurious
Very
gaming
cool.
hotels from all the way across
I
the
think
world.
it
These
might be
hotels have
this
some of the
one.
most expensive gaming setups.
So the first thing that you get greeted with.
No,
is
it's not this
huge
one.
pool table.
It had to have been the like most recent one.
Today we're traveling to
But,
four
like-
of the weirdest and most unique gaming hotels.
Was it a short?
I just
No, it
stayed
was
in
full
a
video.
gaming themed capsule
Okay.
hotel, and you'll never be able to guess what a night here costs. The hotel features
Today
a
we're traveling
dedicated
to
gaming
four-
zone with PC
Interesting.
and PlayStation 5
Now I have
setups,
2 videos
robots
playing
that
at
clean
once.
up after you, and you
Right.
even have
That's cool. But yeah, check it out sometime.
I will check that one out.
The hotels are crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. That'd be so fun to go with the boys and just game it up all
Hell
night.
yeah, dude.
Make content.
Right.
And he even went like around the world too.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I have too much of anything else. I know it's pretty late, so we can wrap.
10:30.
I know
Right off
Beard's got to
schedule.
work, so
Yeah, I gotta bizounce go hop
we
in the
appreciate
shower
him being here, you know?
Hell
Get
yes.
and get up for 5 o'clock tomorrow.
What time how long you work till tomorrow?
Well, by the time I get there, I clock in at 6 to 2.
Oh, okay, 6 2.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
bad
yeah.
at all. It's a nice schedule. I get the rest of my day
Yeah.
afterwards, so
Yeah.
I can't
Vibes.
complain.
True. Sweet, man. Well, you don't work too hard. Thank
I'm
you to
gonna try
everybody
not
for
to.
watching. Make sure to check out our channels in the description. I'm gonna keep uploading the episodes as time goes on, so we're gonna catch up to that. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see. We don't get a lot of
Sure.
comments, so please comment. If you have anything you want us to go over, you know, just send it in.
Interaction.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if I have any more announcements. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. And stay lifted.
Y'all have a good night. Stay
Yes, sir.
lifted.
Have a good
Stay
night.
lifted, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.